Oh, we got a group of 4 now, and this is our final group. We are going to welcome to the stage Nicole Benson, Aaron Spires, the sax maniac Darrell Zimmerman, and the saber man R.J. Aquino. No props this time. It's nice of you to come unarmed this time, R.J. Our question.
Let's talk about Robson Square. The 800 block of Robson has always been one of Vancouver's preeminent public spaces. For the past 2 years, the 800 block was closed to vehicles, and we saw the space activated and enriched through public use. If elected, would you support proposals to return Robson Square to a vehicle-free space? Does Vancouver even need a public square?
What was the last part? Does Vancouver need a what?
Need a public square.
Does Vancouver need a public square, and would you return it to a vehicle-free space? Start with Aaron Spires.
Currently, Vancouver does have a public square, and it's just about half a block from here. It's called Occupy Vancouver. So, I mean, that's the first part, and if we want to have a public space, we need to take that space. It shouldn't be given to us. Second of all, I certainly support public space in general, and in particular, we can find all sorts of different ones to look to. But where are we going to fund it? Well, maybe we should stop giving developers tax breaks. Maybe we should stop, you know, the STIR program that gives different developers tax breaks for, you know, putting a public garden somewhere. For instance, beside the Astoria, where there's a community garden, they get about $70,000 written off every year, and they're notorious slumlords. You know, so really the real issue is, where are we going to get it, and how are we going to reclaim it? You know, the fact of the matter is that the rent is crazy high in the city, and we need to vision something different. And in order to do that, what we need to do is we need...
We need more stop signs, I guess. Nicole Benson.
Hello again. We definitely need lots of public spaces in the city, and perhaps Robson Square could be one of those. I think what's really important is that when new developments go in, we need to make sure that community amenities are coming along with those new developments. So if that means putting in public spaces, courtyards, and other spaces where people can get together, community centers, spaces for artists. I think we always need to ensure that whenever we get a new development in the city, we need to ensure that public space and community amenities come along with it. And personally, I would support returning Robson Square to a car-free zone. Thank you.
Thank you. The sax maniac, Darrell Zimmerman.
Hi, and speaking now as a member of Occupy Vancouver, very good suggestions. We will take over that. It's not going to be just going a suggestion to council. We'll just take over Robson Square. My idea for the Occupy is to turn it into a performance art piece. We're going to apply to Canada Council funding for $50 million. We'll each be on the payroll for $100,000 a year as performance artists at Occupy Vancouver. And one thing I'm really disturbed about is that there's nobody from Vision here left standing. They're not here to answer questions. Where is Gregor Robertson, by the way? Is he not the mayor of Vancouver to come and talk to people about serious issues? He's there talking to people outside of Occupy, surrounded by police and firemen. Did not even come into Occupy, telling us he comes there every day. How many people here at Occupy have seen him there at all? I'm there 24/7. I don't see him. I'm in my tent. No, he's not there. So I have some serious questions for Gregor, inviting all the mayor candidates to join me, Randy Helton, Menard, and Golok. Everybody, tomorrow night, Monday, we're going to have a big debate up on homelessness. They left us off the pamphlets, but we're all late additions there. So thank you very much. See you tomorrow.
And the last of our quartet is R.J. Aquino. Is it on? You broke it, Darrell.
Hello. All right, no, you turned it off. Yeah, Darrell's a hard act to follow. Yeah, I would keep Robson Square a car-free place. I mean, when that happened over the summer, a lot of people came over, used the public space, and actually talked to one another, and I thought that was a really great thing. It builds a sense of community, getting to know one another. I think that's something that this city needs more of, is actually speaking to one another. And giving more public spaces gives you the environment to do that. Yes, I strongly support a bigger public square. Occupy Vancouver is happening right now on public land, and it's we need like a bigger square so we can have protests like this. We have an assembly of peaceful protests, and just have a better use of land for us to mingle, get to know one another, and express ourselves. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, this is the final vote for this round. Aaron Spires. Sounding good. Nicole Benson. It's tight. Darrell Zimmerman. This is kind of tough. RJ Aquino. That was a tough one. What do you think, panel? I mean, there was a certain amount of volume, but was it the number of participants? That was the question, you know.
Zimmerman's got a couple whistlers out there.
Oh, Zimmerman's got some whistlers. That's the. But would you say the top two were Zimmerman and Spires, or Zimmerman and Benson? I would say Spires too. I would say Spires and Zimmerman. So I tell you what, let's have a little cheer off now. We're going to narrow it down to Spires and Zimmerman, starting with. There's four of us. We should both vote next round. Well, there's only one from this round. Aaron Spires. Let's hear it again. Darrell Zimmerman. Spires, I think, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Okay, and that brings another round to an end.